see him at those two together. So the rookie and the past champ here. We'll take a look, and we take you to the 11th.
And the par 5, Colin Morikawa, 2 really good shots, and has this for eagle. Good try, very good try. So a tap-in birdie there for Morikawa. He has one of the best rounds going on the golf course right now. That can put him at 4 under for the day.
Ron, by the way, goes at 12:55. Plays along with Patrick Rogers and Herring right before McIlroy and Straka. All right, Luke, taking a long time reading this one. Pretty impressed with his play so far this week.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Right, a Cup captain, a President's Cup captain, you seem to play well. Get out there with all the young guys. And
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Like that.
Time spent reading it, well spent. Starts with par, speeds a little better.
As good as Jordan's approach shot was, it wasn't closest. Brandt Snedeker hit one in here just outside a foot. Good to see Snedeker first time back in about 9 months. Because he's a workday ambassador.
This is just inside of 2 feet.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Coach Gary, and today I'm going to take a look at the Memorial Tournament, Jack's Tournament. Hope you guys decide to come in and hang out just a little bit. We'll definitely be here until all the groups are out on the course. Usually, what happens is on this channel they play for a while, then maybe an hour, hour and a half, or whatever, and then they send it to another station. That's when we're going to end. But right now, we got Jay Suh, is how you say his name. He is in the lead, -8. We'll go through a few things here before we really get started here, but let me take care of some housekeeping, and I'll be right back. What's up, Darth Gillis? What up, Michael Smitty?
Grills are created equal. For starters, Napoleon's ignition system uses jet engine technology. Our precision burners cook evenly, no matter what Mother Nature throws at you. And our sizzle zone is like grilling on the sun. Put it all together and see why with Napoleon grills, built different means built better.
All right, what's going on? We're back. What's up, Michael Smitty? What's up, Coach? G just got home from camping 3 days. Wow. Caught 3 catfish and a bunch of bluegill. It was lots of fun. Hey, cool. Darth Gillis out camping. Michael Smitty, we need to go golfing. I just bought a new set of pings. I like the set. I did I guess a review on these KVVs that I saw online. I just bought them, but I still need to get another set, another good set. I'm gonna get one more set before I check out of this thing we call life. A really good set. That'll be the last one. Let's go like 600 or more dollars for whatever set I get, and that's gonna be it. But Ping's a very good brand. I don't know what kind I'm gonna get. What's up, Garrett Clemens? Garrett Clemens in the house. All right, guys. So we got Fowler. Ricky Fowler is at 4 under. The best I've seen him play here in a while. Wouldn't mind seeing him get back into the win column today. Matsuyama, he's been looking good. He was at number 1. I think he had a bogey or something, because I thought he was at 8 under at one point. He was in the league.
After 7, McCarthy for eagle.
Denny McCarthy gets an eagle.
That's a 3-corner. He can get a little basketball scope.
You got a few more guys, a few more groups
Second. DJ Spawn, this for birdie at
to take off on hole number 1. I like to see them introduce the guys and then have the gallery like right, or the group of people right beside the tee box.
R4 closing hole on that open 9 hole.
I've seen videos where people gotten hit with the balls off the tee box. Like,
they all chase 8.
I don't know, man. I know at this point in my golfing career, I couldn't do it. I have to tell those people, hey, y'all got to get out of the way,
You've been a real rock star.
or duck or something, like, you know.
What do you know about rock stars? Really, idol? I mean, where's the skin tight leather?
Love that tracer they got. Yeah, Garrett. Hadn't seen you in a while, man, but I'm glad you stopped by today. I know, man, like they would be, hey, they're brave. Well, they're not, you know, I guess you can't say brave now, but with these guys at the level that they play at, they wouldn't expect for them to hit an errant shot, especially not as close as they are. If they hit a bad shot, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna fade or hook down course, down the fairway, and not right there at the tee box. But boy, I'm telling you, if one of those guys, if that were to happen, I hate to say it, but if that were to happen, somebody were to top one as fast as they can swing that club, I'll just say it'll be something bad will happen, like really bad. Like I don't think it'll just be a bump on the head or something like that. Hopefully that ball wouldn't hit them in the head, but boy. I think one right to someone that could kill. Yeah, definitely. Right, they would drop, man. They would completely drop. Like, so, you know what? I think I could say it with 100% accuracy. You got to have a little bit of courage to stand right there, because one good thing is you never see it coming. Like, you never see that ball coming.
Following Lee Hodges, seeing this pairing, and the opening green. Saw that beautiful shot in here from Ricky.
They got a beautiful day today. And our next live watching golf.
Interesting thing now.
Hey, I'm trying to do some different things, like, you know, things that I like to do, or things that I know just a little bit about at least.
A lot of the caddies are almost doing the course.
I want to be Hodges is on this birdie putt.
One of them was for Al Geiberger, yeah, it was years and years ago.
He is 3 under. I wouldn't even be able to go play any golf today around in my area because they're having this thing called the City Am, which I've been thinking about getting in for the last 8 years. I just hadn't done it.
And just loop it over. It's a good way to
Not that I would win anyway, but you know, I'd still like to be able to play decent. And so I'm just getting back into it. I always take this time off in the winter time. Take a little time off, probably not playing, but like maybe once a week. And to play in that tournament, I want to be playing at least 3 to 4 times a week. So I can only do that in the summer.
I'm right at 6 feet. Can I watch him in Mimic?
In high heels?
I'd have to be shorter.
Hodge is on
I
16.
think age has to figure into there.
Probably got about
I don't think
25
you're
feet.
doing it quite the same.
Got to grow some feet.
Well, I'm just
It's
saying.
going to be a little bit short on that one. This is the 3rd round, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking about maybe possibly picking it up tomorrow. That'll be the last round. See who wins this championship.
Nick Price.
Yeah, Nick Price, yeah.
This is Jordan Spieth.
Jordan
That's the
Spieth.
second green. He's got another good look at birdie here. A little downhill. He's going to
It's gonna be-
to the right. He didn't ever hit it.
Didn't get enough on it.
Frank mentioned the greens running 13 plus on the stent meter from above the hole. They are really scary sometimes.
Great chance for Ricky.
Let's go, Fowler. Fowler is 4 under. He could go up. He could move up right here. Nice putt.
Pure looking for that first win on tour since 2019.
Ricky Fowler moves up to 5 under. He's cut down on some of the colors a little bit, guys. He's still a cool dude, but he's cut down. He doesn't wear those bright colors anymore.
This front 9, 5 and 7.
Nice putt by Burns to move up to 3 under.
Part of his game is also.
Yeah, in the next time out, I said dead ball a few minutes ago. Next time out, we'll go over some individual stats, individual play.
We'll follow this tee shot with TrackMan Tracer technology presented by Baker Tilly. And if this releases, it's going to be
Jaeger.
really good. Yes, sir. Great shot. Jaeger's been playing some
That ball
really
just
steady,
keeps getting
solid
better and
golf.
better.
Don't be surprised to see him in contention.
I think I'm pretty sure that was a par 3.
Back
He's
at
got about
second.
6 feet.
This little one for par.
And Spieth's gonna finish this up for
Seen him
par.
a few times on these short ones this week. He's been looking at the hole while he strokes it. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, those downhill putts, man, they'll get you because you like, should I go ahead and
I think he did.
and sort of just go ahead and knock this one in, and that's good if you hit the
I'm
hole.
amazed by that.
But if you don't hit the hole and you miss it, it's gonna keep going.
Putts and others he doesn't. Normally in putting there's a routine, a ritual.
Snedeker.
Grant Snedeker hasn't
Snedeker.
on tour in 9
Snedeker
months
is
after
2
major
over.
surgery on his chest.
He's got about
Made the cut in his first start.
15
Since
feet.
then,
drains it.
playing some pretty darn good golf.
And he's trying to work his way back into
Had to repair it.
maybe
He had a slight
contention
crack
today.
in his sternum, right where the
He's
ribbon
now
is at the
1
top.
over. Snedeker.
Back to 1.
Yeah, great gallery. Patrick Rogers.
All right, we're back to 1.
Both at 4 under. Didn't Jack Nicklaus say watch out for Patrick Rogers?
He did. He plays this golf course well.
Loves the place.
Got a slightly elevated tee. It's down about just over 10 yards. There are 4 bunkers down that
I
right
think this
side.
is Rogers and Rahm getting ready to tee off.
From the winner in 2020, and then had that 6-shot lead after 3 days.
Yeah, we'll take a look there here on our next commercial. Take a look at we'll go and take a look at the people, the players that didn't make the cuts.
Who's had 12 birdies through the opening 36 holes, most of anybody here.
All right, Rogers, for the first 2 rounds, he had 70 on both of them.
First 2 days, just about set.
Patrick Rogers.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is our 12:55 starting time. First on the tee from Avon, Indiana. Please welcome Patrick Rogers.
They've won top 10 here through the years.
All right, Patrick Rogers up. Yeah, I would like to see Ricky win. You know,
start the weekend.
With that club, he's got to start it down the right edge of the fairway.
We also got Rory. He's in it today, this week, playing pretty decent. He hadn't played decent since before the Masters. He didn't even make the Masters cut. Rogers goes into the rough, the left, the right rough.
Next on the tee, the winner of the 2020 Memorial Tournament and the reigning champion of the Masters Tournament from Morica, Spain,
Jon Rahm. I hadn't.
Got a choice of pairings to watch if you're out here today and follow this one.
I haven't hit the ball off the tee to have it go anywhere in the area. You see that gallery that's down, that's got to be dang almost 100 200 yards deep down there. I haven't hit one like that in forever, but boy, I still be like, you guys better watch out. Jon Rahm. He might be on the left a little bit. Ooh, right into the gallery. So, like I said, that gallery.
Bogeyed the first 2 holes yesterday.
I said about 200 yards, but if you think about it, Jon Rahm can hit it nearly 3. He can hit it nearly 3 in the air. I might be giving him too much. Definitely 280 in the air. You know, definitely 280 in the air. So. Those people, that side of the gallery he just hit it into, it got to be down there about 250, you know, 250, 270. Because if it had hit the fairway, it would have kept rolling.
He's at his struggles here, even though lives in Columbus.
Yeah, surprisingly, he doesn't play this golf course very much. It was just 30 minutes.
And I think John's going to hit a provisional.
We hear he's actually okay. I mean, one of the most difficult
John does this a lot. He starts off kind of rough, and then he straightens up. That's going to be better.
So you warm up down, Maurice, and then your first tee shot's back into it.
Second one's good. We'll check on the first.
Right. Well, I hadn't seen it. I'm pretty sure they do have it. They don't have that tracker, the track reading on today. That would have been good to see exactly how far he hit that.
Would you stop calling each other rock stars?
All right, looks like they're just going to stay, even during commercials, like they're going to stay. They're going to do the half screen or split screen. So we could still look at some of the scores. First of all, here's your list. Here's your player list. As you can see, Justin Suh is leading. He is 8 under. All right, we'll probably be going off later today. Pretty sure, yeah, obviously. So let's scroll down here and take a look at some of the big names, or the more popular names or familiar names that didn't make the cut. Jason Day barely missed it, didn't make it. I think yesterday the cut was at 3 over, is what it was, 3 over. All right, go down here. Zach Johnson. Justin Thomas didn't make it. There was a few more I looked at last night. Jason Duffner. He hadn't heard his name a whole lot in the last few years. All right, just a few names that were in it earlier and didn't make the cut. All right, this is what Justin Suh has done in his first round. Here it is, 1 bogey. He's got 3 birdies. Round 2 did a lot better. He had one bogey, but 1, 2, 3, 7 birdies. Finished with a 66. So now we'll see what he does today.
The lie is brutal. It's like there's a
All right, I think Jon Rahm was able to find his ball, the first one. So he's gonna try to get out of there, keep that score down low.
It was gonna be close, but I didn't think it was gonna hit it.
I'd be worried about the comb over. That's a bad luck.
Yeah, this is a bad comb over right here. 181 to 7 iron.
Avoid that short right bunker.
He's got a 7 iron coming out of the deep rough. Finds the ball. Rambo.
That was really thick, Frank. He did it more than bunker.
Still a good try.
But you got to do that, man. He hit that second one in the fairway just in case he couldn't find the ball, but you got to do that to keep your
just the shape of this. Makes it a good tee
keep
shot.
your score down.
And Rogers, did he make the bunker?
He did not. He did not. I don't know if that's lucky or unlucky. You'd probably get a better lie in the bunker, but then you got to deal with that lip that he would have been close to. This lie is okay. I'm actually standing.
Rogers didn't get in the bunker. See what he can do out of that thick rough there on the edge.
I think with his speed, he shouldn't have a problem getting it to the front. This is a 9 iron.
Dang, with a 9 iron? Sound like good contact.
It didn't sound like the contact was great.
I thought it was great. It was great for me. It would have been.
A little work to do.
Yeah, if he had hit it straight, that would have been a very good.
Tough starts the last couple of days.
Very good shot right there.
Trying to get up and down from well off. McIlroy in such
Did a lot better than I would have done.
Take you up to the second.
Ricky Fowler looking over his putt for birdie here at 2.
All right, Ricky Fowler has another shot for birdie.
There's a false front there. You've got to take that out of play with your second shot in here at 2. They get the pin back right or anywhere on
So
that.
you got Suh in first place, 8 over Matsuyama, 7 under, excuse me, under. Cantlay and Lipsky, they are 6 under, and Ricky Fowler has a chance to tie those guys. He's at 5.
He'll hover the putter up off the ground.
Ricky with the putt. Oh, come on, ball. Well, he knew it was off. Started walking early.
Guy I can think of, Don Cooley used to do that. He made everything. maybe just it takes.
Well, he parred this one. Still at 5.
Just feel like you're
Still at 5 under.
a little bit. Just
Moving to
half an inch off the ground. It's not much.
the third tee.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Spieth 4 under.
Mr. Byram.
Don Pooley's a great man.
Spieth at 3. Trying to get it to 5 under.
Hey, thank you guys for hanging out today, man. Hit that like button for me. Spieth for par. Excuse me, for a birdie. Oh, come on.
Or not.
Who's doing that? Wow.
Is that the train to the Columbus Zoo? One of the famous zoos of the world?
All right, you might as well tune that out, Spieth. Spieth with the putt. Didn't hit it.
He was scared of the bogey train.
I knew there'd be a pun somewhere in there.
Yeah, it looked like it was going downhill again. That's the second putt he's had that looks like it was going downhill.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our 105 starting time. First to play from Hollywood, Northern Ireland, the reigning FedEx Cup champion, Rory McIlroy.
Rory McIlroy.
72-68. Good round yesterday. Remember that triple bogey at 18 on day 1. Had it
Let's
going.
go, Rory. Let's see
Played well
what
on
you
day
got.
1 too. It's just that finish that.
I don't.
So it's a good fight back here.
It doesn't really matter to me who wins. I'd like to see
strategy here.
Fowler win because he hadn't won in a while. I like to see I like to see Rory get back into it because he hadn't played well in the last few tournaments. Yeah, just hit it straight. Well, looks like he's going toward that
230
hazard.
starts
He
on
might.
the PGA Tour for
That's
Rory
gonna be good.
McIlroy. 200 cut made.
He didn't draw that at all. That was a straight hit. That's how I hit mine. But about 100 yards shorter.
Next to play from Vienna, Austria, please welcome Sepp Straka.
30-year-old out of the University of
Straka.
Georgia. That one win on the PGA Tour, the 2022 Honda.
Straka had a 69 round
and play with
two.
Rory.
Good solid game. Sit. Plays pretty quickly too, which I like. That one's not very good.
It's going to left.
Wrong territory, maybe. Not quite as far left. So we'll gather around. I think McIlroy's chances this week.
Well, the last time he made
It's always funny to me how when they hit the balls out of bounds or something, the whole gallery just goes and just gathers around the ball. I know they do it to help the player find the ball. All right. The other thing is, are they doing it just so they can get close to the player? Jon Rahm with a little, I call that a flop shot. Pretty good.
Beautiful. Chance to save.
So Jon Rahm fighting, scrambling to get a save on that, get a par. Hovland been playing good.
Yeah.
Moving up, he is 2 under now.
2 holes in the front 9.
Hovland's played good or played well since the Masters. He had the lead in the Masters there. Dave?
His third.
Third round, I
Be
think.
no surprise it's all downhill through that fringe. Hold on.
Green speeds in the low 13s on the sim meter to start the week at least.
This is at 4.
All right,
par
Spieth.
3. Spieth trying to shape a draw in there.
At this par 3.
Is there any wind off the right at all? Come on.
Where did it land?
Hung it out. It is on the green there. It will be a long, kind of a difficult first putt. There's a little bit of downhill
Okay.
in that putt. Back
Spieth's
to
got a
one.
long putt.
Actually, so
Jon Rahm trying to
Might
clean
just
up.
move to the right.
Misses it. Is that going to be a bogey?
either way, we won't trade this one. So, hey man, what's up, bro? You're good.
So the theme continues for John. The opening holes.
Yep.
It's weird like that in sports, isn't it? You get
But
to
that's
a
how he
different
starts
venue,
off.
something seems to happen every day.
Yeah. Waiting on the final pairings, including Patrick Cantlay, who absolutely loves this place. Starts 2 off the lead. 2-time winner here.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've got to learn. I can't do. I think it's my flexibility.
Yep.
No.
Well, I haven't been able to do it, and I've never had a lesson in my life.
There he is.
On cue.
I'd like for. I appreciate that, Garrett. Appreciate that.
First.
I like to be able to swing the club without falling off balance.
Good par. Scrambling par.
I think I'm going to need some help there. Patrick Rogers hits his par.
Final pairing with Hideki Matsuyama at 1:35 Eastern Time.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to swing the club without falling off balance consistently. Like I'll hit the ball, and then I'll try to follow through with the club, and either I'll step back or something like that. These guys swing with that much velocity and still keep their balance. But they've been doing it all their life too. Heck, I've been doing it for 10 years. I should be able to do it by now, huh? I need to get a few lessons, see if I can do that. See if I can learn to do that. All right, we got not a timeout. We got a commercial. Got a little commercial break here, so let's pick out somebody. Let's see what Ricky Fowler has done. What he did in his first two rounds. All right, first round, Ricky. Whoa, Ricky had a double bogey on 10. Started off with a bogey, but he did have three birdies, which basically got him even, if I'm not mistaken. That was round 1. Finished with a 72. Yesterday he had 1 bogey, 3 birdies, and an eagle. Shot a 68. Now we have today, he's headed to number 3. See what Matsuyama, see what his card looks like. Day 1. Ooh. Day 1 he was even. 2 birdies, 2 bogeys, and a double bogey. But he did hit an eagle. So he basically started coming around there at the end of the round. And then yesterday, a very good round, very clean card, nothing but birdies and pars.
Reminder, one of the most compelling and arduous days of the year. Players across the nation competing in 36-hole qualifiers for a spot in the men's 3rd major of the year. The U.S. Open taking place at LA Country Club. Golf Channel's got you covered.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Memorial Tournament. We're at Jack's place.
Longest day. Out to 4.
Keep it out of that Barranca when you do.
Murfield Village Golf Club in Dublin, Ohio. It's 86 degrees out. The purse is $20 million. That's the purse.
He putted the
$20 million.
ball this week. He's actually done everything pretty well this week. Due for a breakout day.
All right.
Back to 3.
So depending on what place you're in, you get a percentage of that purse.
Clock with his iron shots like Jack Nicklaus did. Just the putter. Putter.
Ricky finds the green.
It's not that it's weird that all players don't do
He's
that.
got a long putt.
Hold the club because you were saying with putting, Kurt, same thing. Try and get that softness.
I got a quick note, text message just now from an instructor friend of mine, and he teaches hovering the putter because when you grip it with it on the ground, you increase a little tension. When you hover it, then it takes a little away, and then it basically smooths out that backstroke.
It's the rookie leader by 1, 66 yesterday.
Hey, thank you guys for the 5 likes.
So watch
I
the
appreciate it.
Subject of putting too. He uses that old putter.
Yeah, that Nike putter got off the rack back in 8th grade, and then they made one for him with his name on it. But he's been using it since. Went on eBay and bought like 5 more, just in case they don't make it anymore.
Well, that's the strength of his game, putting. So if you want to stick with what's working.
And too, Kurt, when you watch him too, he chokes down on a lot of shots.
All right, this is going to be Jon Rahm.
As we go to the second.
And Jon Rahm hitting the fairway, 148. See if he's got his distance control here.
This
Just
is
over
his
the
second shot on hole number 2. Gonna be sort of like in the middle of the green.
Yes, sir. He should have got
Nice shot.
Took the ball strong out of play by landing it where he did.
Love the way he slings that club when he comes back
Right
through.
the fairway. Good shot. Back to 1.
This is the 4th for Sepp Straka.
Yeah, he got tangled up in that left rough. All
Straka.
kinds of problems. Well, this one needs to take a seat. But Frankie's got my old caddy John Davenport on the bag. I know John's just happy to
Couple of guys starting off on a rocky start here.
He's happy to see you on a Saturday.
Don't go too far.
This is Spieth for
Short
par.
speed for par at 4. And no problem.
He cleans it up.
Looking stroke.
Sort of upset with themselves because that drive didn't get as close to the holes he wanted to.
Good effort.
McIlroy was that for a birdie right there, I think.
You have a great session on the range. Does that necessarily translate?
No, not always. Sometimes the rough sections, you where it's absent for par, you adjust your targets. You're a little more conservative. Get into the
McIlroy pars the first.
Par the first for Rory, 4 back.
You know, Doug, ever since switching to Workday, you've been a real rock star.
Rock star? What do you know about rock stars?
Billy Idol?
I mean, where's the skin tight leather?
Billy Idol.
Unnecessary zippers. Fat thing.
Billy, rock star is just how Doug feels when he uses Workday. Thanks, Rory.
I'll show you rock star.
Man, we all get old, boy.
The finance and HR rock stars.
No matter how young and vibrant you are going to get young if you keep living. Remember Ricky? What's his name? I just forgot his name.
Also, it's about getting
Another effect of getting old.
technology to get the most out of every shot. So really, it's all in the fit.
Nice putt there by Hatton. All right, so we're in a commercial mode.
The PGA Tour superstar.
Lamita Feed is 101 years old. When COVID hit, we had some challenges. I heard about the payroll tax refund allowed us to keep the people that have been here taking care of us.
Learn more at getrefunds.com.
Here's the official world ranking.
You were made to act spontaneously. We were made to help plan according to
Scotty Scheffler, who's still in it today, if I'm not mistaken, is a world number 1. Jon Rahm was number 1, if I'm not mistaken. He's at number 2. Rory hadn't been playing that well the last few matches, last few tournaments, but still at number 3. Cantlay. Then you have Xander Schauffele. And like I said, you got Max Homa, and then Victor Hovland's been playing good golf. Max Koepka way down at 14, but he's clawed his way up. Jordan Spieth at 11, Tony Finau at 12, Will Zalatoris, he's at 10.
This bogey for Ricky.
Oh, Ricky. Luckily, he just started, bro. Ricky's he's gonna drop down to 3. If he hits this one, he's gotta hit this one. That's how golf does you
Use
though.
a different club on this one, Patrick Rogers. Going to try the putter this time.
All right, Patrick Rogers is going to try to
Not
come
a lot
up the
of green
hill.
here to work with, and again, the slope is back towards
He's going
him
to put it
severely.
I don't know with his skill. I would think he'd try to chip that, but not terrible with the putter.
Back to 3.
The double.
Let's go, Ricky. Ricky's gonna drop to 3, so
second double bogey of the week. Bogeyed his opening hole. They won the
just that close to being in 3rd place.
Back here at 2nd, John Rahm trying to bounce back after a
Speaking
bogey
of
first hole.
3 under, John Rahm's in the same position.
Talked about it yesterday. Just a tough pill to swallow for John Rahm here a couple years ago when he tested positive for COVID, and that was after he finished his 3rd round up by 6. Had to withdraw.
John Rahm for birdie right here. Oh, just missed it on the left.
Had a slow start yesterday. Frank mentioned he made a couple bogeys, or Terry may have mentioned it, right out of the gate yesterday. 2 bogeys back to back. So he bounced back, played well the rest of the way. We'll see if he
You can definitely tell when John is upset, boy. He wears it on his sleeves. A little bit better than he was 2 or 3 years ago. With controlling his emotions.
Summary, last 4 Memorial champs in their finish. FedEx Cup race. Patrick Cantlay, the winner in 2021. Billy Horschel, nice comeback yesterday. Shot even par.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate.
FedEx playoffs and eligibility points list. John Rahm at the top of that. Scotty Scheffler right under him.
A brave man that goes out there again and does it. So it really was a good round of 72.
Next pairing underway. Siwoo Kim second at the first.
It's a 7-iron.
Siwoo Kim with that 7-iron. Look how smooth that swing was. Pretty good shot.
So the wind's picked up.
Siwoo Kim at 5 under.
At least that part of the golf course, I guess. To 11.
J.J. Spawn knocked it on this par 5 and 2. Has this for eagle.
Spawn for eagle.
He hit it.
Oh,
He had it right on line.
it's going to be right under with that Strix on.
Had a good day.
You can still tap it in for birdie.
Board.
It's going to move him up to 5.
Every afternoon.
5 under.
It's dried out a little more and gotten difficult the later in the day you go. Not much wind though here on Saturday.
All right, Ricky at 4.
Bounce back after a tough
Par 3.
hole. Just turning too much, or is it about right?
Ricky finds the edge. Slow down, ball.
Really well done.
Is it a false edge over there? All right, Ricky
No chance. At a
does have a chance for a birdie.
To bounce back.
Was that about, what's that, like 25, 30 feet?
Hey, corporate types, would you stop calling each other rock stars?
You're a rock star. You are a rock star.
Kiss.
Calling your coworkers rock stars.
Look, it's great that you use Workday to transform your business.
But it still doesn't make you a rock star.
Ozzy.
You work with an actual rock star.
Hi, I'm Oswald. Hello, Oswald.
Oswald.
You are a rock star. I wasn't gonna say it.
Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit that like button. Share me out. Nobody knows about golf streams. You know, it's not a whole lot of action going on. If you're a golfer, then you might feel me. If you're not, maybe not. But hey, I remember watching golf on television when I was a young kid, back when we didn't have cable. I'm talking young kid. And golf was the boringest thing you could possibly watch, but I was so into sports, it was like, or so into sports and not that other stuff that was on those 10 channels that we had, that I'd look at golf. But to me, it was the most boringest sport. I wish someone had taken me out and given me a driver or something to hit a golf ball with one time. I guarantee I would have fell in love with it. Even back then, as a young kid, 10 years old, definitely in my teenage years.
The belief that one day, every last
Just to swing the club and then understand exactly the understanding the what do you call it, the steps of golf, right? How you actually play it. Like, it's not just swinging the club and you get the ball in when you get it in. It's like, how few swings can you take to get that ball in that small hole from hundreds of yards away?
Back here with McIlroy, left of the second.
McIlroy is in the rough. Boy, that rough is deep today. He's at 4 under, excuse me.
Curdy thought about taking
I think
a drop.
he just laid it up.
He chose not to.
Well, not actually, it's not a layup. Just not as far away as I thought he was. And he gets it on, but then it finds a false edge and rolls off to the left.
So close to being good.
It was.
What he said.
It was, Rory. From the distance he was at, I couldn't tell. I thought he was a lot further away. So when I saw him take that easy swing, I was like, I guess he's just laying up. Kim.
Beautiful start.
Hits his, and he goes up and gets into third place.
Kim to within 2 of the lead.
Siwoo Kim with Cantlay and Lipsky.
Saw Fowler's good tee shot here. Hang on to the back there. Now this is a makeable putt. Being a little aggressive.
Fowler
up slightly.
got the right speed. Goes past the hole just a bit. About 2 feet. We'll go ahead and finish that one out for a par.
To 18.
Kurt, we were talking about Brent Snedeker coming back.
Snedeker.
Great to see him back. So many people this week reaching out to say just that. Here he is, making it to the weekend. 2 over, playing the final.
He's got 180 yards. He's this is it. 18th hole. 180 yards is the second shot.
Very rare.
He is
surgery.
2 over.
His only chance to have a chance to play out here.
It was interesting though when I talked to him about it. He said he told the doctor you might as well do it.
Didn't find the green.
If you don't do it, I'm done anyway.
Yeah. And big question marks first time he picked up a club. After that,
started very slowly. He said he was hitting maybe 20 little wedges to start with in March, and then built up the pitch count from there.
And all to get stability back in that back too. Literally taking a piece of his hip bone and inserting it in one of the ribs there, which is quite remarkable when you think it's possible to do
what they can do. Yeah.
He described it as the doctor shaved it down till it was shaped like a dowel, and then he drilled a hole and stuck it in and hoping that that would pull that together, and then of course some other therapy to it. Back here too, McIlroy, his third.
All right, McIlroy off the left. That looks
Very
like
closely mown around these greens. Without
putt.
them there, I don't think he can spin a wedge.
very good putt by McIlroy.
Gonna be able to save par after that drive found the left rough.
Well,
If they keep this rough up, they're going to sell a lot of golf balls. in
the pros
first half
know
of the members.
the pros know something about that that left side, because that's the second person I've seen to put it up the hill. I guess since the grass is so low, you might as well put it up the hill. All right, Shuh still in the lead. Hasn't started his round today yet. So everybody under him, they're just trying to catch up, or trying to pass him, because you would expect for Shuh to come out today and extend that lead. All right, so we do have an actual timeout.
That's why NBC Universal and State Farm created a new program called Open Doors, a small business accelerator that includes a playbook with tips and strategies, advertising tutorials, and best-in-class business practices.
All right, let's check out Siwoo Kim's earlier rounds.
And get the playbook. Scan the code or visit NBCUOpenDoors.com.
Siwoo Kim's first round, not bad. He only had one bogey and 2 birdies, so he was under par, 71. Yesterday, a lot better round. That's 5 birdies and 1 bogey. Ended up 68. And now we got his round today. So far, he is 1 under.
And what we're left with are thoughtful bedrooms from modern living.
Let's see who else we can check out. Did we already check out Jordan Spieth? I'm not sure. Keegan Bradley hanging around near the top. Let's see what Keegan's done.
We teach kids how to play golf.
I don't know when Keegan's had his last win.
Simply our means to teach life lessons that build inner strength.
But Keegan's first round, he had a couple of bogeys, 2 birdies, even a double bogey. Ended up over par, 2 over. Second round yesterday. Hold up, what? Am I looking at this right? He ended up 1 over yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bogeys and 4 birdies. So 1 over. And today, Keegan, he's already finished. Had his best day right here, 65. John Rahm, oh, got a spin. Gets to the slope. He's going to get into the rough. Not quite on the rough. That ball landed in a great spot. Well, landed great, looked great, but then rolled off the edge.
Mentioned it earlier, he's the only player in the field to post 2 rounds in the 60s.
Nice shot.
Oh, wow.
Keeps getting better.
Little knowledge.
Lipsky is
great chance to get it to
6 under.
Under as play continues here over the weekend. Dublin, Ohio, the 48th time for the Memorial.
You just had a commercial.
By workday. We saw in that final pairing with Hideki Matsuyama. Things set to go. 8 under is the number they'll go after, like golf left. So big names chasing. out to the 5th. Jordan Spieth, this for birdie, reached the green in 2. Only player today here at the par 5.
Spieth.
3 putts later though.
Can't find it's going to go ahead and tip in.
No, we have. Good chance to pull within 3.
Still at 4 under.
Really gotta know you as a player, huh? Final pairing ready to go. As the breeze picked up a little bit. This part
All right, so now we have our final pairing today.
Hideki Matsuyama.
Matsuyama.
Hideki, a past champ, one back at 7 under par.
There was a room we might get some
Matsuyama and Shuh.
That happens or not.
Our wind gauge 10 miles an hour right now. This part, biggest we've seen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our final pairing. First to play from San Jose, California, please welcome Justin Suh.
Justin Suh.
Top 5 finish at the Honda, just outside the Players.
All right, let's I want to say both of these guys are going to hit the fairway.
Morikawa, Hovland, Wolf, just to name 3 of them. Should make them feel a little more comfortable.
Got a little wind blowing from right to left.
Special place for him in his professional debut here at this event back in 2019.
I think this one is going to be okay.
Good tee shot.
Suh gets in the fairway.
Next on the tee, from Sendai, Japan, the winner of the 2014 Memorial Tournament, please welcome Hideki Matsuyama.
All right, Hideki up to the tee. This is the last pairing.
This event, 3 top 10s in all yesterday. A brilliant 65.
I said they will both get on the fairway, so let's see.
Of the first 2 days.
Been plagued by a neck injury this year, but when he's healthy, I don't think there's a player in the field that hits his irons better when he's dialed in. See if today's the day.
There's the wind up. Okay.
Hang in there.
He may hang in there, going to the left a little bit. First cut.
Okay.
So I was a little bit off, but he's in the first cut. He'll be all right right there.
Before the start of the tournament, it's not easy.
All right, so we got our 2 leaders.
First win this season.
Suh.
Great chance for Cantlay to get it.
First shot in the fairway. He is 8 under, and Matsuyama right behind him, 7 under, excuse me.
See the same things. It just looks like it has to go right there.
Can't lay on that punt. Can't lay it in. Cleans it up. Stays at 6 under. That is at the end of hole 1, headed to 2.
Rahm dropped a shot early there. Cantlay par up to the second.
Another good
Siwoo
drive.
Kim.
Siwoo Kim led the field in strokes gained speed green coming into this 3rd round. No, that's going to come back off the front.
Siwoo Kim
He took a little bit.
couldn't get this one on, but he's right on the edge
No
of the
doubt
green.
putted from down there, but just needed a couple more yards.
Terrific shot in here, Lipsky.
Lipsky cleans up. Actually, gets a birdie, and he moves up, tied in second place with Matsuyama.
Rahm from the edge at 3.
And Rahm at hole number 3. This is his birdie putt. Nice try, young man. Nice try.
Good speed.
He'll clean this up for
I know we talk about
par.
number 1 and that, but along with that, Jack Nicklaus Award, which a few players in the field have won.
Yeah. Student of the game too.
Ron at 3 under. 3 under. Snedeker.
Snedeker, this is
his
3rd.
second shot didn't find the green, so he chips this one on, runs it out to the hole. Not bad.
It's good to
not
see
bad.
him out. I think it's
Not bad.
players
And he's
that get
under the
injured.
hole, so he should be able to get
See
this one.
somebody else come back from injury gives you hope, no matter what the sport is.
Fortinet champion Napa, the first event of the season is the last time we saw him.
Back here too now, Siwoo down below there. A little slow, obviously, going up that hill. Birdie at the first, though. Only 5 feet to save par at 2 now. To 3.
McIlroy in the fairway.
All right, McIlroy, four under in the fairway.
That's just a gap wedge from 131, but pulled left. This one's got some zip on it.
Stay
It's
on,
set.
baby. Stay on. 6. Looks like McIlroy is going off.
This green just off.
Missed the green there.
Time now for following possibilities presented by Comcast Business. Take you back to yesterday's second round. Matsuyama this.
Hey, thank you everybody for hanging out, stopping by. You know, leave a comment in the comment section. And don't forget to hit that like button.
Again with birdies.
He's not known for his mid-range putting. Yesterday
Oh, that was a nice putt. That's Matsuyama. Matsuyama. Hideki. Justin Suh. Justin Suh putting it in for the short guys. Man, first hole playing at 486 yards.
very much the modern mode now. Talk through the shot, get that picture in your head. So he chokes down on a lot of these iron shots.
Swing. Gonna have to be a mighty good draw on that
Looked
one.
like it started a little right.
Started right, stayed right.
And that is a poor shot. His arm play's been good this week. And that is straight down.
I would like to learn how to draw my irons, you know, but
Matsuyama just left to the fairway.
right now I'm just like, hey, just hit it
The
straight.
problem out of the first cut is whether it jumps.
Hit it straight. Even my fades, I don't mean to fade them.
That does
I'm, just
help.
like,
It's a shot
I'm trying to hit it
you
straight at
can't play for
the
a front
pin.
edge yardage.
Matsuyama. Second shot. Right off the left rough. First cut though. Good contact with the ball.
Good looking shape to it.
Good shot. Rolls out. What a shot. You're talking like 2.5 feet from the hole.
Right out of the gate, after third, Hideki Matsuyama a chance to share the lead.
Maddie can get the yeah, definitely share the lead right here. All right, we got a timeout. All right, let's go way down here. See if we can find someone. I think we already looked at John Rahm's first and second round. See what Xander Schauffele has done. Xander Schauffele, excuse me. He's already in for the day, if I'm not mistaken. All right, round one. Quite a few bogeys there. And a double bogey. Ended up, 77. That was 5 over. So his second round must have been a pretty good one. Yeah. Second round came back and had a really good round. Ended up 66. Only one bogey. Was that 7? 7 birdies. And today, actually, he's still out here. Right? Yeah. So I just finished the first front 9, headed to the back. He's 1 under. So I'm sure as he gets closer and closer to the end there, especially if he starts to try to walk some people down, they will start showing some of his shots.
The lie doesn't help. He's going to land it on a downslope.
No chance. Off the mark, man. Slow it down a bit.
Going to have to use that trusty old putter to get himself out of jail now. You say you put 5 on eBay?
Find something that works and stick with it, yeah. McIlroy just off the green at 3.
Yeah, not a very good wedge into this 3rd hole. Ooh, just missed right there.
McIlroy with a decent putt, but he still goes by the hole about
yeah, he's got that,
3, about 3.5 feet.
He goes with like 59. So be interesting if he changes that wedge combination
Cantlay,
as we go to the 2nd.
6 under.
Cantlay, 125 to the hole. Playing safely.
It's a little bit of a spin, very little. Looks like it's going to be going down the hill. A lot of these putts are going down the hill away from guys. Well, definitely depends on where you hit it. So not a lot of flat greens at Jack's place. Rory McIlroy stays at 4 under.
Lipsky may have caught a break here at the 2nd. Near that cart path, probably a flyer line, but one he can get the club on.
Lipsky, what a great shot, basically off the cart path.
What a good break that was. Left off the tee.
And he is tied for 2nd place.
Back to 1.
So for par.
Sug's got a pretty lengthy par shot right here.
Trusty putter.
Not going to hit it. So now it's going to be a tie for 1st place.
Time for a new putter.
So far.
It's going to be time for a new leader in a minute. Matsuyama.
He goes back to 7. Matsuyama moves up.
Yeah, Decky's got a putt for birdie just inside of 3 feet.
They keep talking about Sug's putter. I think he got one off the rack some years ago for like $50 or whatever. He's been using that one. Matsuyama has a chance to take the lead all by himself right here with this birdie putt. Can he do it? And Matsuyama takes the lead back.
At the first, and Hideki Matsuyama pass champ has the lead here. He walks up to 2. We go over to 18. Snedeker to finish up. Good par. So Brandt Snedeker, 73, 1 over today. Got to feel great to come out here, compete, be able to make it to the weekend, get through 3 rounds, got 1 more round here when there are so many question marks. I know he's been working on the swing, the injury coming back.
All right, so we got a new leader.
Now it's a different thing.
Especially on this type of
Matsuyama.
Some of the players that have missed
He is
the
8 under.
Looks the likes of Matsuyama and Cantlay, Rory, Spieth.
And that was after Justin Suh, the American,
By the way, it's not snowing.
just shot a bogey, hit a bogey right there. Finished up with a bogey,
That I know.
which dropped him out of the lead.
Cantlay has this putt for birdie. He actually hasn't putted that well through the first 2 rounds. He lost.
Now we're checking out Cantlay.
Almost a shot through the first 2 rounds. So if this putter warms up the way he's striking it, he's going to shoot some good scores.
Nice lag putt right there. Just didn't quite get enough. Again, like I said, a lot of these putts that I've seen these guys have to shoot, have to play, are going downhill.
See how much downhill that tee shot plays. The fairway slopes a little to the right where there is a creek running down that right side.
Matsuyama.
Go back up there to Matsuyama.
Matsuyama on 2.
A long hole, 450 yards, but players still that get up here, and most of them pound driver.
The way that club swung, I don't know if he likes it, but I think he's
kind of a decade
stays in the green though.
Right,
stays in the fairway.
Really? And it looked like it was going to be worse than that, but it's not. Back at 2, Lipsky has a chance to tie for the lead if he can make this.
All right, Lipsky with his birdie putt, 7 under. Again, sort of downhill, so they can't kill it. Didn't move for him. Didn't move for him.
Though, with a birdie at the first hole.
So Lipsky will clean up his par, or clean up 4 par.
Coming off a decent finish last week, probably came in here with a little confidence. T16 at
stay at -7.
Charles Schwab Challenge at Colonial. Back on the tee.
Justin Suh.
Justin Suh's going to go with 3-wood. Wide stance for all his long shots as well as his putting.
He said that was a 3-wood. He didn't look at it long, so he must like it.
He's gained a ton of experience this year. A very confident player out here in his rookie year.
Look at that grass, boy. Love good looking grass. All right, Siwoo Kim.
Second at the par 4.
He's on, this is the 3rd fairway.
For which, it's a little ambitious on that line.
He doesn't like it. Oh, goes in the water, I think.
In the water.
Siwoo Kim in the water.
There, obviously, especially with that whole location.
Just gonna give some more players a chance, because we're gonna have to get up there and drop. Take a stroke.
Perfect with it. You have penalty area right there. Hideki Matsuyama up by 1.
All right, another timeout. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for this beat right here. We'll see. All right, let's take a look. All right, so Matsuyama is in the lead right now. He's 8 under. David Lipsky and Justin Suh are in second place, tied in second place with 7 unders. Siwoo Kim and Cantlay are in the 3rd spot, 6 under. Justin Hubbard, let's see what he's done. Now he's finished his 3rd round, so he can't catch these guys unless they make mistakes. All right, his 1st round, not bad. Had a few bogeys, but went ahead and was able to be under par with those birdies he had, 69. Round 2, still under par, 2 under par, 70. And today Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's still playing. He's actually on 3. What? Is this correct? Gotta be correct. All right. He's on 3. Mark Hubbard. All right. That's what it says there. Yeah, Siwoo Kim doesn't like that one. That is way out. He's hit a few like that. Well, he's hit a couple like that.
Came out of that tree, which if it did, he's very lucky. That was headed out of play.
We did not see any sign of that the first 2 rounds.
No, right?
Normally he rotates so quickly to the left, which is what you want to do.
So Keegan is done. Keegan can't catch these guys. He's at 4 under. But Hubbard could.
Chance now for Matsuyama to open up the wound. If one any close.
All right, we got John Rahm.
44 yards left. Let me get that wind right. Should be something out of the right. They're trying to figure out whether it's quartering in slightly or just straight right to left. As I mentioned, when he gets the iron game going, he is fantastic.
That's the right number.
John Rahm.
Yeah, good shot.
Good shot there.
All of the problems out of play.
Probably did 10 feet.
You think he hit it 40 feet?
Was that wrong?
Yeah, he's looking at it.
Does that. You never can tell with him.
Not bad. Maybe that was
Siwoo Kim
Matsuyama.
was in the water. This is 4th.
Siwoo Kim was in the water, so he had to drop.
Chance to spin it.
I was gonna go stop ball. Ooh, that was close. He got on the green, had a lot of spin, and it went back to the edge.
This is at 4th. McIlroy
way off. Where you at, McIlroy?
Yeah, that's the 3rd hole, so
Go over the trees.
Way
It's
left to the
pretty
good shot.
Pretty good shot there. Pretty good shot.
So amazing, you know, even these guys will tell you sometimes when they're working on something, it's hard to take it from the practice area out onto the golf course.
Burns,
Right,
this
Burns
to get to
for
400
birdie.
at the 9th.
Rated pretty darn good there, Burns. Burns, 4 under.
I haven't seen him play that well since the match play.
And I think that was 9, hole number 9, right?
Seen at 9. Hubbard for
Here's
birdie.
Hubbard.
Is it off the green?
So uphill for Mark, then flat.
I don't think he's gonna have enough leg. Oh, I was wrong. Good
Really good.
shot, Hubbard. Good shot. Now he moves to 5 under.
Raises that bogey at the first very quickly.
69,
All right, so
70.
he definitely
First 2
has
days, par
a chance
72
to catch
golf
these
course.
guys.
Justin Suh caught a really good break here. That ball was headed, looked to me like out of play. Hit the tree, came down here, and
Justin Suh
still has a chance to get it up and
that
down.
errant shot. Got
Not an easy
lucky
shot.
there.
See
You
the slope
gotta
up
get
there.
lucky in golf a little bit.
Practicing sort of an open face lob here, Frank. Let's see.
He
Come
is
on, play
in the
like that.
rough, but
Bounce this in.
I was thinking the same thing. I could get on the bump and
What's
run.
that? 15 yards out. Barely gets
Stay
on the
there.
edge, but it's gonna come back down
It's
on
such a
him.
high risk shot from a poor
No,
guy.
stays on the edge right there.
Yeah, maybe just the back foot chop and run up that hill would have been a better idea, but still has a chance if he makes that putt to save par.
Golf is not an easy game, boy. But I
Good
tell you
key in the
what,
fairway at 3. You know the danger.
it's
here.
just you out there. It's you
missing
against the
Yeah.
elements and the course.
The balls we've seen.
Can't
him
blame it on
already.
anyone but yourself.
Siwoo Kim
Lipsky.
made double bogey at this hole a moment
A
ago.
pretty decent shot.
Shot.
Got a chance for par. excuse me, a chance for birdie.
Now back at 4, McIlroy
And
for par.
McIlroy.
And
Gotta clean this one up.
Like Frank during rehearsal, just flawless. But once it's go time, all hell breaks loose.
Good putt.
Right?
Good putt. Save his par.
Just sit there and take it.
He made the putt. I don't have a comeback on that one.
That was a great save. Back here at the second hole. Hideki Matsuyama trying to start his day with back-to-back birdies.
He showed you a couple of those mid-range putts earlier on too, Kurt. This distance has been better.
All right, thank you everyone for hitting that like button. 5 likes.
In the putting stroke.
Can't complain on this golf stream. Matsuyama, if he's got enough leg and go, and then he hits it, lags that one up in there. Matsuyama. Now he goes to 9 under. And the way everybody's playing, it's going to be kind of hard to catch him. You just gotta play even.
Good start, Frank. Just right out of the gate, hitting some good shots, good putts.
You're right about this one. He knew it was on a good line, just whether it was going to wiggle to the right.
Two-shot lead now. And Suh in danger of starting back-to-back bogeys.
Suh. Ooh, misses. So Suh's going to start with 2
So it's weird, isn't it? I mean, here's the feeling in the first blocks.
He was in the lead at the beginning of the day.
Shot here. So it's going to be interesting now with how quickly he can sort that feel out with his iron game. I mean, it's
that and the mental part of starting back-to-back bogeys as well.
And playing with a guy who started back-to-back birdies.
It's an interesting scenario.
This is probably going to be a quick
pairing of the day.
A quick stream today. So I'm planning on getting out of here at 2:30 so I can go out and get some vitamin D outside, you know what I'm saying? So that wasn't Ron, that was Hideki I was talking about a few minutes ago. He's at 9 under. Unless I get an influx of viewers in here, yeah. At 2:30, I'm going to be out of here. Plus, they are going to be going to, let's see. I think we're at Golf Channel right here.
Bogey free.
And I may do a third minute, like 30 minutes on the next channel.
Walk up to the third tee and Masters champ, winner here.
They have a different coverage.
2-shot lead.
And as Jack Nicklaus,
and so we may check out the next channel for about 30 minutes. But yeah, definitely no later than 3 o'clock. But I do thank all of you who stopped by, golf lovers, interesting, and people who are just interested in seeing what this little black guy is doing on the stream for golf. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. This old guy. All right, so Matsuyama going to be teeing it up.
You feel like cameras from the player's right, so they're going to pick left. If you hug that left side a little too much, there's a tree down the end that can block you out. So a little right of center.
Likes it. All right, so how about the effect on the rest of the field? Not that you're really watching the leaderboard right now, it's Saturday, but when you do look up, if you're a McIlroy or a Spieth, and it's that name, Matsuyama, who all of a sudden right now is up by 2. Sends a jolt.
Well, he's a streaky player. I mean, he's the sort of player you can't do anything about. Remember, I think it was a World Series of Golf where he won in Ohio. He shot 61 one of those rounds. So if he's in one of those moods, You just want to be hopefully in catching distance at the end of the round.
So trying to turn things around.
It's such a quick move. So everything's just about sinking the arms and the body. It's well placed.
So iron shot right, one left, and now figures this one out. Lipsky for birdie. Good look from behind the break.
See if he learned from Cantler.
A little more speed at the line. Stays at 7 under though. All by himself in second place at 7 under. 2 off the lead of Hideki Matsuyama. Today's coverage is brought to you by Workday, the finance and HR system for a changing world. And by the new custom fit Ping G430 drivers. Go farther, faster.
Doors can take us to new adventures and long-term goals. Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors by helping you create a comprehensive wealth plan with the right balance of risk and reward. Doors were meant to be open.
Cashback at Go. Double cashback, included better. Discover matches all the cashback you earned at the end of your first year, which is cashback at its best.
What made a guy think he could change a century's old
CFNC.org/adult learner.
some low scores out there today. Keegan Bradley posted a 65 early. He went round Muirfield Village 7 under par, and this is JJ Spawn up at 15. That's another par 5, his third, which is creeping nicely towards the hole. He's 3 under on his day.
He has played a lot of good golf this year. Started with 5th at the Tournament of Champions to begin 2023.
The story of the day so far, Brando, really has to be Hideki Matsuyama, the 2014 Memorial.
Matsuyama playing very well today.
Looking for another birdie here. That would get him to double digits and increase his lead on top.
Yeah, this would get him to 3-shot lead.
This is for birdie to move into 10 under. Misses it.
That one for left-hand side. So well, just
right on the left.
Bogey. Hideki opened birdie. He'll settle for a par there at the third. And as we told you, the 36-hole leader took a double. Let's go up to 5 once again and see Woo Kim
on his approach shot. We'll say third shot.
Si Woo is hitting a lot of good shots this year. They swing pretty much right where he wants it.
Got the spin. Very nice landing though. It had a little spin on it. At least he's going up the hill. And that will be for birdie.
Nicely below the hole. Give himself an uphill look at birdie. Just Reavie, meanwhile. Ahead on
Reavie 2 over.
Long enough to save par. See the water movements behind him. Wind's going to get up to about 20 miles per hour this afternoon.
Right now, though, it's ideal scoring.
He misses that one to the left, that putt. That was Reavie.
Yet, the predicted winds haven't really come up. Course isn't that fiery.
Stevens. He's 1 over, and this shot is for birdie on a par 5.
Hoping they avoid those thunderstorms in the forecast this afternoon. Chance of the odd pop-up in Dublin, Ohio.
Speed is good. Just off the right side though.
Low the whole way. He'll tap in for the par. And move on to 16. We'll go back to 5th. And we'll show you this nice approach from Mark Hubbard.
Yeah.
Hubbard for birdie. Got a pretty long putt there.
Down the hill about 40 feet.
Yeah, 40 feet. Gonna have to shake this one.
Run this one past.
Definitely got enough speed. Too much speed.
Full flaps.
Now he got a good 15
for his birdie.
10, 15 feet left. Matsuyama.
We go back to 4, and this is the first par 3 on the layout.
4.
We have our leader.
He's at the tee on 4.
Making his 10th start for Memorial.
He's striked it for the first 3 holes. Hard to hit it any better.
Yeah.
It's his calling card.
This one looks
Powering
pretty
iron
straight.
Shots right at it. That looks like another one.
Well, he birdied this hole yesterday.
A little bit long, but right off the edge. Still has a chance to get got a chance to get birdie, but more like a par. Rory, second shot.
Fairway.
Yeah, like he was pretty aggressive.
He went after it.
Shortened this hole up.
Nice shot,
Beautiful
Rory.
shot there. A little wrist
Rory.
off the tee.
Was that a par 5?
Yeah, coming off a birdie at
This
5.
is
He's left himself inside 8 feet for a birdie at 6.
okay, well, that was
There's JJ Spawn tidying up.
he hit the green, so he's got a shot for birdie.
15. As we go back to our final pairing, we'll check in on this man who did hold the
And
overnight lead.
Sugg has not been playing well today. First 4 holes, 3 holes.
Yeah.
This is the 4th. Maybe he can
Made a
shake
good swing right
everything,
here.
shake all those bad swings off.
So quick. I mean, that is his tendency to stand over it, not move much.
Looks like a really good shot. Slow down,
There
bro.
you go. That's the one he was looking for.
I think we're just, a bit surprised that
Not a bad
perhaps
shot right
he's
there.
exuding these nerves.
89
It's the first
degrees,
time he's
ladies
been
and
in this
gentlemen.
position. He
The
does
Memorial
play
Tournament.
successfully to the Honda Classic, but this is a designated event and it is a staffed field. We'll be back in a moment. Continuing coverage.
Murrayfield Village Golf Course.
The school play was was really coming together.
It is in Dublin, Ohio. The par is 72. It's 7,571 yards of golfing course. And the purse today is $20 million. Last person to win this was Billy Horschel last year. Last person to win was Billy Horschel. So, you know, these guys all get a percentage. I'm pretty sure every one of these guys that make the cut get a percentage. All right, so you got 66, right? Is that 66? 60, well, it says here that Lanto Griffin is in 66th place because we're tied at 64. I don't know why that wouldn't be 65th place, but anyway. Well, because of these guys that's being tied. All right. So all these guys are going to get a percentage, but of course, the further you are down, the less percentage of that 20 million you get. Because obviously it's not even. So whoever wins this will get the larger proportion of the 20. All right, let's find someone who is still out there. Let's see what Ricky. Oh, let's look at someone who is less well known. Barmlett, Joseph Barmlett. All right, first round, not too bad. He finished one over. Barmlett then in round number 2, he finished 2 under. Today, Barmlett still on the course. He's at going to hole number 16. Looking pretty decent right now. Only one bogey and 4 birdies. He is 4 under.
It's interesting listening to Jack Nicklaus up in the booth yesterday as players were criticizing this hole. He didn't take any offense. He's like, okay, fair enough. I'm listening. I'm open to changing it.
That's a tough hole right there.
We spoke about the difficult start Justin Suh has had today. 4 over. This would creep one back, but it's from outside 16 feet. He's not doing what he did yet, at least on the greens yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a good opportunity for birdie at the next 3 holes, 5, 6, 7. 2 par 5s in that stretch.
Well, speaking
All right,
of 5,
so
there's the first par 5 layout on the golf
So still doing a little bit of struggling today, but like the commentator said, he's got a chance to get back in the groove here. Oh, rims out on him. Siwoo Kim. But yeah, Suh's got a chance to straighten things out and get back to playing good golf. Stevens on 16.
1 birdie.
This is going to be a par 3 over the water. Ooh, stays out of the hazard.
Oklahoma State.
People criticizing holes like it ain't supposed to be easy. Like, what they want to make it? They want to make it. Want Jack to make it easier or something? Obviously, they don't want him to make it harder.
2 over on his day today there.
Putter is still there. His ball striking's improved this year. He's had some pretty solid finishes.
He had just 3 pars.
Thank you everyone for stopping by.
Birdie look on 6.
put a comment in the comment section if you like. If you don't know anything about golf, ask me something. I will definitely tell you what I can tell you about golf.
It has been
Hit that like button
positive strokes gained putting in the first 2 rounds this week. We spoke about
because it helps out the channel. Spawn. Slow down ball, don't get in that little
touch of class right there.
Very good pitch is what I would call it.
Well, mentioned
Alright, Justin Thomas still on the course. He's on the 9th hole. This is his approach shot.
Bogey at the 8th, so trying to rebound here.
Pretty good shot right there. Really good shot right there.
He sets up a good opportunity, but
alright, Cantlay still at 7 under.
This weekend, 2-time winner now at the Memorial Tournament.
This is shot number 3. Still gonna have some work here for birdie.
Disappointed with that.
Yeah, making his 7th start at the Memorial Tournament. Patrick Cantlay sits alone in second right now. They're 2 back of our leader, Hideki Matsuyama. There is a lot of experience.
All right, Matsuyama still in the lead by 2. And right there are your guys who are still, I mean, they still got a chance. They got a chance. Man, look at that hole right there. Good gracious, I hate to play that. Well, I love to play it, but it would intimidate me, definitely.
It is a gorgeous Saturday.
All right, we're moving to the next channel. I think I may do this about 30 minutes. All right, may give me a little better chance to commentate.
64 and picks up where he left off after birdie at 2. This was his second.
Hold up, this is different.
Yeah, big tee shot is the third. Just
is this different?
To this kind of blind hole location. Puts it
Let's check it out.
6 feet. Really well done.
Jerry Kelly in this final group with Stricker started the day 2 back, rolls in this putt for birdie.
Yeah. This is a different one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. And then we'll try to come back tomorrow.
How about this drive at the par 5 fifth?
Yeah, you got it over
Because this is the Principal Charity Classic that has just come on. Actually, let's see if I can find. Let's see if I can find the memorial on another channel. If not, that's cool. We did at least an hour of it. Alright. Alright, it's on CBS. Let's see what kind of coverage CBS has.
And we have Patrick Cantlay coming off a birdie at the 4th for 2 in a row.
Alright, so they are just a bit behind because I just watched Cantlay. Alright. So let's get about 30 minutes on CBS.
Up to 7.
Alright, here's Rahm. He's on the 7th. This is for birdie. Looks good. And he gets it. Jon Rahm had dropped to 2 under. He's now 3 under. And that was hole number 7. So he still got some time. Still got some time.
Austin Eckroat down the hill.
Eckroat, what a nice chip out of that sand.
Here's a look at the tournament headlines. Matsuyama, well, he last won at Waialae, the 22 Sony Open, Hawaii. Patrick, he's been winning on odd number years, 19, 21, and maybe 23, trying to join Woods. He won it 5 times, and Kenny Perry has players who've won at least 3 times, and you're talking about Matsuyama, but it was Justin Suh that was actually the man on top of it all beginning the day, and he's 4 over for the round. He came in with a one-shot lead over this guy right here, Matsuyama. Suh has fallen back. Hideki's rising with those opening birdies. Hello, Fritz. Jim Nance, along with Trevor. And you've got a tournament field here that is spectacular. And you see players at the top, the first 2. They've had success here. They've won.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at Matsuyama and Cantlay, 3 wins between the 2 of them. So they know exactly how to play this golf course, particularly when it gets as firm and fiery and difficult as what it is now. Cantlay, I expect him to be up there all the way to the end tomorrow afternoon, challenging to win. Actually, on another note, think he's a good pick for the US Open as well. For Matsuyama, for him, it's going to be about the putting. He has putted beautifully. Yesterday, he was actually second strokes gain putting. If he can keep that going, that's normally the thing that holds him back. If he can keep that hot putter going, he for sure is going to be somebody they keep an eye on as well.
We've had hot conditions here, hot and dry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, got about 30 more minutes
There's a slight chance of some showers later this afternoon, but
this on of the tournament here of me streaming.
Oh,
about 30 more minutes, and then
days without any rain in this area. So, like
I may come back on tomorrow for the final. See who wins this.
He said there are some hole locations
possibly
because they're in the back. So it gives
all right, yeah, because definitely I will be definitely going on and streaming the NBA
just a little out.
Finals game.
Has a chance now at the par 5 to right the ship. Let's go up to 5 right now with Ian.
And see how he goes down the grip to take the yardage off. It's a good way of doing it.
Actually does that on every shot, Ian.
Yeah, he's a good inch down the grip on every shot, Donnie. And
all right, so could not get on the green.
Even farther down and into the wind as well. He's been throwing that grass up.
He doesn't know what's going on right
ball
now.
Striking has not been good to start the day.
Yeah, ball striking has been good. Matsuyama.
A lot of shots right up.
He and Matsuyama in the same grouping.
And another good one there was just a wedge.
This is just another wedge for Hideki.
I can't, you know, I know the wind has something to do with it, but these guys, and I think it's because of the way they draw the ball and all that, they really have to be aware of the direction the wind's blowing, but I just hit it straight, so I don't worry too much about the wind.
Sure is.
Plus, I don't get into the atmosphere, stratosphere like these guys do when they're hitting the ball.
See if they work.
Top 20 and par 5
Matsuyama.
I think they've worked a lot.
Safely on the green.
They have, and you got to take advantage of these 5s, Jim. Up to 7.
Yeah, here's one right here. Ian.
McIlroy, 5 under.
With a 6 iron.
Second shot. Goes for it.
40-yard drive.
He acts like he doesn't like it that good, but he gets on. He's a long ways away from the hole. It's actually going to roll off the green, but he could actually pitch this one.
The ball really travels well through the air.
Meanwhile, back at 6.
Bunker left, bunker right.
Cantlay.
And if you miss those, this becomes a birdie opportunity down the wind.
Nice smooth stroke.
The player's right.
It's holding this one up, Frank.
He goes into the deep.
Between that first and second cut.
Yeah, the deep, deep rough on the left side.
And you got Denny McCarthy at 300. That means he's tied.
Let's go, McCarthy. McCarthy, this is for birdie. I mean, this for eagle.
He's made an eagle already today.
It's online. Good shot, son. Good shot, sir. McCarthy with an eagle goes to 5 under.
Circles, as you say, 7 and 15.
Got a little movement going on in the leaderboard. Spieth.
As you can see, that one.
This is on the 10th.
67, it's a long one, slightly uphill.
His approach shot. Spin for him. Not bad, not bad. He got a shot for birdie.
Back to 5.
Looks like Suh is going to be putting his. I don't know. Suh he's all over the place. Barely gets it on the green. Oh, actually, the speed was good.
You need something simple right
It
about
just
now.
looked like when they changed that camera angle that it was going to slow down. So he can probably
first 4 holes.
put this in for a par.
Well, Muirfield Village Golf Club, designed by Jack back in 1970.
Muirfield Village, this golf course. This is Jack Nicklaus design in Dublin, Ohio.
Buckley, this entire crew here, spectacular. Chad Mark and his golf course.
Now, I don't think this is what you call links golf.
I know this is a special place for you, Trevor. It's the first non-major invite you had on the PGA Tour back in 2001. How did that come about?
Yeah, just thankful to the Captain's Club and Mr. Nicholas for extending the invite to me. I was so excited to be able to come here. I'd never seen any golf course like this from a speed of greens standpoint. I remember on that Thursday, greens were...
All right, Matsuyama for birdie.
On the stump. I mean, it was so fast. I had no clue what I was doing. I shot 77 and my eyes were never been wider walking off of a golf course. But this has always been one of my favorite places.
Downhill.
It's a blast for us to be here this
So you got to read the undulations in the green because you can't hit it hard.
Out. Fast putt, these greens running around 13, maybe a fraction over.
And as they just finished speaking of how fast the putts are, Matsuyama knew that wasn't going in as soon as he hit it, but he does get a par.
Yeah, that's the part of his game where he just gets a little defensive, and why I actually think he puts.
Matsuyama still in the lead, 9 under.
Like Muirfield Village, Augusta National.
Sporting his Srixon gear. This is going to be McIlroy. Is he going to putt it? Yep, puts it. Got to get it over that hill. Has plenty of speed.
For McIlroy.
That went about as far as his
Gonna
tee
come
shot.
down any? Nah.
Not happy with that one either.
It's kind of hard to read, especially you got to go when you have to go over the hill too. And these greens are moving pretty fast.
When you look at players and their putting statistics, and
So,
the way they putt based on green speeds. I've always
Scrambles and finishes his par. He's par of the last 2.
Well, we have a chance as they leave the 5th green. Let's check in with Amanda.
But because of the way he started off, he's going to have to get a couple of birdies here to get back into this one.
His debut, it was alongside 3 guys that really took all of that attention in Colin Morikawa, Victor Hovland, and Matthew Wolff. And just because he flew under the radar, there they are making their debut. Very cool moment at the Travelers Championship. Obviously a tournament known for giving the future of the PGA Tour some of their very first starts. Patrick Cantlay, one of those as well. He flew under the radar, but not really in the amateur world at all. We're talking about a guy who was #1 in the world in the amateur golf rankings for 6
I wonder how
months,
tall
June
Sud is.
2018 to April 2019. From there, he then teed it up on the Latin America Tour and grinded it out until he earned status on the Korn Ferry Tour in 2022. And there he was known as an automatic top 25, top 10 guy. But of
That
course,
Korn Ferry
we've been
Tour.
talking nonstop.
All right, here's
this week.
the
Tom Lewis did
putter
an
they've been
amazing
talking about.
report about Justin Suh's putter. He got it when he was in 8th grade, a junior golfer, and has not switched that thing out ever since. I was talking to some guys on his team. They said the last time we remember him changing it was when he lost his clubs for a Monday qualifier, and they had to build him an entirely new set, putter included. He missed that qualifier by 1, which probably just reinforced how dedicated he is to this.
Yeah,
but as
he had a
his team
putter.
said, this kid is here to stay.
He's had
He
a
grinds
putter
hard and
since you're in the
smiles
8th
often.
grade.
Let's take it over to 6.
Thank you very much, Amanda.
All right, Cantlay in the rough on the left, going to have to come out pretty hard. Oh, that ball dropped down quickly.
Took the risk and it failed miserably.
Yeah, that ball dropped quickly.
It was an unusual
So
meeting.
Cantlay in 2nd place goes into the drink. Gonna have to drop. Gonna have to have some kind of a,
You know, I really do kind of wonder what he was thinking. He
not a
obviously thought
miracle,
he'd get
but
enough
gonna have
cover.
some
If you go long at 6 and you're over
some
the
kind
back,
of
it's gonna give me up and down as well.
crazy
So
good
if he did carry
luck
on,
here,
he probably wouldn't have
because
stayed
he's gonna
on.
have to drop.
So now Lipsky, his 3rd hit.
Very organized golfer. Missed tee shot to the
Lipsky
right to
over the
here.
water.
And that is the
Gets
flag.
the
So it takes the
spin.
double flag
How
and
far
back
will it
down
roll
the
down
slope.
for him?
Well, that's that slope that Trevor's referring to. So if you go long, you're having to
All right.
pitch back down the hill.
comes out about 5 feet from him.
Here at 6, water makes that much more difficult when you miss the fairway.
Matsuyama on the tee.
Cantlay was the 5th player to hit the water here. So
Cantlay, the last shot goes to the water, so he has a drop.
Of his 3 wedges, this better get down.
Couldn't come back.
Might make that play.
Cantlay is making a mess of this hole.
Can get in this move.
And here's Spieth
39.
for a birdie. Oh, misses it on the right side.
Got to be cautious. Still good for par 5 next now at 6. Sadecki.
Look what John Rahm is doing. Sadecki
321
on hole number 6, 460-yard par 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Crazy numbers.
Definitely get more than half of this on this drive.
I feel like you want to hit.
Right down the middle.
Down to the left.
Beautiful. Lands at about 280, maybe even 290, and rolls right at 3 probably.
McIlroy for birdie.
McIlroy for birdie on hole number 7. Oh, Mac misses it on the left.
They don't even need
barely.
sticks. It just sits in the seat.
McIlroy at 5 under, knowing he could move up.
All the good it's done me.
And Sue, I meant Suh, just not playing well today. He was the leader. He was the leader at the beginning.
Actually found a fair number of fairways today.
It's this one. It is nice too.
Pushed an iron shot on the first, pulled it on the second.
Oh, wow.
His pedigree.
He drove the heck out of that.
Up ahead. The 5th now for Cantlay.
I can't lay.
The velvet touch from this lie.
This is 5.
Straight downhill.
Still got a bit of work to do though, because this ball's going downhill. He could get a bogey.
11 to the 3rd of the par 5s.
Eckert.
Austin Eckert. Just short of the green in 2. Pretty popular.
He is going to put this one on. The line isn't bad, but it's going to be right under the hole.
Austin playing alongside Wyndham Clark today.
Good lag putt that was.
That will be a tap-in birdie at the 11th. We'll see quite a bit of that.
And that's going to be a birdie for him. All right, Sadecki. Hideki in the lead. Cantlay still at number 2 right now, but he won't be once he gets finished with that hole. All right, Suh is, where are you, Suh? How far have you fallen, my dear man? All right, Justin Suh was the leader when he was at the first tee, hole number 1, and today this is where he is right now. He is 1, 2, 4 over. Started the day at -8, -8, and he's now -4. Last 2 holes have been pars. Let's see if he can straighten things up. He's got plenty of holes left. All right, Cantlay Cantlay has had a bad deal right here on number, what says number 5. Right, and it could be number 6, but I'm thinking well, it can't be number 5. Here it is where it just updated. Number 6. He so that's a triple bogey right there, because he went in the water. So that's going to move him even further down. Cantlay was up near the top at the beginning. But that's the game of golf, ladies and gentlemen. Now you have Eckert, who's taking the second spot. Lemsky right behind him. McCarthy, Wyndham Clark tied.
In the blink of an eye, it's a triple. So, to 8.
On the elevated tee here at the par 3-8.
All right, McIlroy. This is par 3. He's going right at the club, right at the pin.
Front hole location.
And Ian, over the last month,
Just those clubs, just not hitting those clubs right. Either not hitting the clubs right or not using the right club.
That's part of Ricky Fowler.
He's hit a few long ones. Ricky Fowler out of the bunker.
And there's a big lip there, so he's going to have to catch this perfectly to get to the green. Oh,
Ricky Fowler, what a shot out of the bunker.
For a 3. Beautiful. Firm and fast, this golf course is.
So,
Great drive from
Matsuyama,
Just 9-iron in.
153 yards out. Uses 9-iron.
Wind blowing into
Barely hit my 9-iron. 115 yards. 120 yards. Out to the right a little bit.
Second in greens in regulation. And first in proximity.
Comes off that hill just a bit.
It's a little closer.
That was just a smart golf shot, Frank.
Yeah, brilliant for him to go at the
All right,
wide
still got
end
about
of the green
25
there.
feet.
Gives him a bit more space to try and catch the ridge.
3-shot lead. Now Sup.
135 total, 131 if he goes directly at it. To cover.
Justin
This
Sup.
this course kind of baits you. You're off to a bad start. Now you've got a nice number in here, but you've got to be so precise if you want to get this close.
This is not going to be close.
Took it over the central bunker, and that's another push.
But he gets a spin.
Short iron.
Still moving, still rolling.
Did well just to
Comes
get
back
the
to the middle of the green.
Quick putt.
Well, he has a very quick turn on his shots.
Actually catapulted him
Siwoo
into
Kim.
second place. I don't think that this is any everyday makeable putt.
Gets that ball in pretty good position there.
That will be a birdie coming up for Siwoo.
Gets him under par for this
And
round.
Siwoo Kim, if he can get a birdie, he will move up for a tied second. Fowler for a birdie. Get in there. Oh,
Should turned to his left.
boy.
You and him were thinking the same thing there, Frank. I was with you, don't
It's
worry.
not always a good
I was with you, Frank.
to 12.
Eckert in second place, if I'm not mistaken. Tied second place.
12 has been so
It's this
throughout
one.
the week.
Nice shot.
Together a fine
Nice
round.
shot.
He's 3 under for the day to this point.
We'll check out Eckert
Good 8.
Just off the fringe,
on the
about
next
30 feet from Rory.
and
it's going to break about
next
10
commercial.
feet to his right, Ian.
Rory.
It's really slippery in this little front corner of the green. 2 putts would be good.
I mean, Rory's not. He's playing a lot better than he's been playing
Perfect. You get it
here
on the
lately,
right
but
line.
he's not able to read these greens and shots just been just a little bit off. He's doing enough to play pretty decent, but just not the McIlroy we're used to seeing.
And next Saturday, one of the most celebrated soccer tournaments in the world. Down to two clubs, Manchester City meets Inter Milan in the UEFA Champions League final. Live coverage begins at 1:30 Eastern next Saturday here on CBS. Let's go to 8.
Yeah, I'm sure Rory will be watching the UEFA Cup, that's for sure. All the European
McIlroy
players are really into the soccer, into the football.
Ends up parring that hole.
Good par there for Rory.
He's got a pretty clean card, just not the amount of birdies that he wants to have. He doesn't have a bogey yet.
When they first start out.
Yeah, one of the most popular games in the world too. I know Rory's Manchester.
And now Justin Suh still trying to hang in there with -4.
Justin Suh got off to that poor start, Dottie. So all being there, just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Learn from other days you've gotten off to this start. Trying to chip away little by little on a hard golf course. You never know what could happen by the end of the day. Well, look what happened to Tom Kim last year in Greensboro. Starts with, what, 8 and wins the golf tournament by going away.
Yeah, quadruple bogey on his opening hole. I thought that was it. He was done. One in a runaway.
All right, so for his birdie putt.
This will have a little go to it and finish going left toward the pond, toward the creek.
Remember, he was at -8 at the beginning of the day. Pretty decent read. Just didn't get it right there. Just didn't get it there.
3 pars again. Just
so he ended up parring this one.
Par 5 coming up.
I love that picture of the putter that we saw earlier. You see that sweet spot, how it's worn out. The paint is completely chipped off because he's hit so many putts since he was a kid, right out of the sweet spot.
Today's aerial coverage comes from Wingfoot One of Goodyear's 4 blimps across the U.S. and Europe.
All right, thank you everybody for hanging out, stopping through. Feel free to leave a comment.
McIlroy made a triple at 18 on Thursday.
And help out the channel. You can help out the channel by hitting that like button. And if you feel ever so inclined, you can subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Definitely check me out tomorrow, at least tomorrow night. I may come on tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon and do a little bit of golf, but definitely tomorrow night, Heat versus the Denver Nuggets. See if the Heat can tie this up, or will the Denver Nuggets? Will the Denver Nuggets take 2 games?
2 putts in a row where he's come up a little shy, but on a decent line. Understandable that he's not given that too much.
Looks like Matsuyama will par this one.
Lipsky.
And this is Lipsky.
Carries a little 5 with him.
Straight down, fades to the right just a little bit. Oh.
Not enough.
Oh my gosh.
The former Big Ten champion.
Not a bad leave there though if it's down in the bunker.
Out of Northwestern as we go over to the 8th.
Siwoo Kim on the 8th.
Couple of pars, the first 2 rounds here for Siwoo.
This is a par 3. Gonna be out to the right a little bit. Didn't make it.
Coming up short, that will not be easy from there.
In the sand.
As we head to 12.
Austin Eckroat.
Eckroat for a birdie. And chance to move up to 7 under. Ball moved just a little bit, but not enough.
The Korn Ferry Tour Championship.
We got a par right here.
He was at a battle with Suh. Suh beat up by 2 shots.
So we got a timeout, got a commercial here. Let's see what Eckroat has done the last 3 days since he's become relevant. Look, young man doesn't even have his actual picture on the app. All right, for round number one, whew, 1, 2, 3, 4 bogeys. 4 bogeys, but he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birdies and an eagle. So he ended up under par, 69, 3 under par. Yesterday looks a bit cleaner. Not really. He had 3 bogeys and a double bogey, but he had 5 birdies, right? So he was even yesterday, and today he finds himself on headed to number 13, or on number 13, and has a clean card today. Clean card so far. He has 3 birdies and finds himself in second place. That's a good thing about this game. It's individual. Can't blame what's happening on anybody but yourself. And no matter how bad you are playing one day, the next day could change everything, because like you started off on a bad track. Somebody else who's been 3 days playing well could come out that 4th day on the exact same golf course and run in some trouble, run in some bad trouble. You know, could drop 5 strokes. You know what I'm saying? In no time. So, and when I say no time, I don't mean in 5 holes. You could drop 5 strokes in 3 holes. Okay, so Matsuyama still in the lead at 9 under. He is now 3 away from the closest person, who was Eckert now, who is 6 under. Siwoo Kim still hanging in there, still fighting, 6 under. Also Lemski. Then you have Denny McCarthy. And we are back. Matsuyama on the tee at 6, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he whipped that one. Picks up his tee quickly, so I guess he likes it. Where's John Rahm? I haven't heard anything from him in a while. All right, Rahm is down in 19th, tied for 19th. Still at 3 under, 3 over. Excuse me, 3 under, 3 under. Lemski comes out of that bunker, hits the flag stick, almost dropped in.
So he's going to pick up another shot. We're at 9 with McIlroy.
Lucky he hit that flag stick, because that ball would have still been rolling. McIlroy in the thick rough.
No chance of getting this around the hole. This needs to cover.
It did, but did you see the bounce?
McIlroy is just making, oh man, he's hitting the ball, but it just keeps on rolling on him. Every time.
Great second 9.
Every time. It lands in a decent place, but everything he's hitting is just rolling. So Eckert, kid we just finished talking about, on the tee. I don't know if he likes this one really good.
Average for PJ Tour, the rookie. Just hung up.
Not sure where that went.
He did stay up on the top of the bank there, Trevor, about 20 feet before the par for Siwoo.
Siwoo Kim has a long par shot here. He may have to end up, oh, never got it close. Still has work to do.
Left for bogey. Bad par.
like I just said, ladies and gentlemen, Siwoo Kim now
Over 13,
maybe
Austin
dropping
Eckler
back
joins us
too.
now with the walk and talk, the rookie, the pride of Oklahoma State, putting together quite a fine Saturday performance here, Austin. Way to go.
Thank you. Yeah, been pretty simple so far. Trying to keep that up.
Man, you're getting very comfortable playing late in the day on weekends now.
It's better than I was a few weeks ago, so I'm really happy playing weekends and getting in contention. And
All right,
really
we got
fun.
3:05, ladies and gentlemen, for the few people who are here. I am going to go to
Austin, this is your
3:15.
first time here
I'm
at the
done.
Memorial Tournament, so
And I'll
give
see you
our
guys.
fans at home a little feel
See you guys
for, you know, how that
tomorrow.
experience has been for you, and then on the back of that, how the golf course is playing today and how it's changed throughout the week.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. This golf course is, I mean, it's so, I mean, you have to be so precise off the tee, approach shots, and on the green. I mean, you miss a fairway, you're kind of hoping for a bunker where I am now. But, you know, this rough is just so penalizing. Some lines you can't get to the green, you're just trying to make a par. So, you know, it's just a fantastic golf course all around, and it's just a really good golf course.
And like
6
Jim
likes
touched on,
today,
getting
not
used to
many
these
views, that's
late
okay.
tee times on the weekend. Ever really since Punta
Things will
Cana, you
get
had the
better.
5th there, then the 2nd at Byron Nelson. What is it in your rookie season here that you found in the last couple months to help you with this great golf?
Yeah, I mean, my game was solid at the beginning of the year. You know, I felt like I was just so close to get things clicking, and then it's just hard to make a cut out here a lot of times. You know, you get into that bad rhythm, and you know, the focus.
Trying to do all kinds of things to make this game a little more interesting to watch. So now they're starting to talk to guys as they walk from the fairway to their ball.
You know, I really feel comfortable now, and I'm, you know.
And since these guys can knock it about 280, 300 yards, you got a ways to walk and talk. It's like more than 2.5 football fields.
I'm playing golf rather than the other things, you know.
Austin, you talk about being comfortable. You've gone from softer venues like Byron Nelson.
We're talking to Austin
This is the
Eckert,
tournament
finds
hostess,
himself in second
third
place
and
right now.
fast. How have you adjusted for holes like this? Dogleg left where there's a chase out.
Yeah, I mean,
So he's gotten to his first drive of the day.
You know, just a different mentality. You're just going
Well, not his first drive. He's got to his drive.
Out here, it's just, you know, pars are great. You know, you're not losing shots on the field, even on these par 5s for making pars. And just sometimes you just got to make a par.
And now we're going to see if he can, we're trying to see if he can, on this approach shot, can he get on the green? This par 5.
This style of golf, it's so different.
Well, we'll let you evaluate that shot. We'll be back with you in a minute.
All right, thank you.
I can't even, oh, there's the ball.
So this 13 hole, you see nasty
He'll,
just past that bunker.
yeah, he didn't go in the bunker. It is deep in the grass. He won't have to stand in the bunker to hit it, but it's going to be asking a lot to get it on the green. Who knows? How many?
That's the good news for him, Frank, is if he can get enough club
Still
head
at
on,
200.
at least he can use that runway down to the front right
230 yards to the green, probably.
Try and get that balance.
Yeah, remains to be seen if he's got to put the trail foot down into the sand or not.
That's what he's looking at right now. It's interesting here.
It'll be an interesting shot right here.
The younger
They're gonna
players
get, and it's going
first
on
sort of year on the big tour.
so.
With one of the experienced players, Matsuyama at 7.
Yep, going for it in 2.
Matsuyama
Breeze
at
helping
the
him pushing
7th
it into that corner again.
approach shot. Scoring the crap out of that. He doesn't really like it.
Love the strike.
That looks a little bit more like the scratchy warm-up I saw on the range, but it's turned out to be awfully good otherwise.
Actually goes
30 straight
into
holes without bogey for
sand, I
Matsuyama
think.
around this course. Mega impressive.
But they have no problem hitting it out the sand. McIlroy with a 70-foot shot.
On a lengthy journey. Good thing Frank's not navigating.
He tends to get a little lost.
Or maybe he is.
Just need the right direction.
Alfred and Frank.
Still has a little work to do. At least he's going to be going up the hill.
We're back at 13.
Minus the driver. Just 136 yards, so that's the easy part.
All right, Eckert only has 136 yards. He's going to lay it up.
See what he might have turned up. Still a good chance. With a nifty short game, get it up and down. Twait.
Lipsky. He's in second place all alone.
It's not often
This
you
is
get
going to be a par 3.
It's been a hustle, Ian.
Oh, can't get it to the, can't get it on the green.
And Frank, back to you.
Austin, talk us through that second shot. I mean, extremely uphill lie and thick rough.
Yeah, it was a tricky one. Yeah, it's kind of my first time out of position today off the tee, and hopefully we can get this one down in 2. But you know, it's just like I was saying.
So Lipsky's going to have to work right here, doing a little scrambling, try to chip this one. He got 135 yards to the green, so and here's your shot right here.
Looks like I got another tricky one coming up, but we'll see what I can manage.
Did you look at the pin sheet this morning with the front flags like here, for example?
Yes,
I would have definitely had to step back into the trap. But
you know, you still gotta be in the fairway.
another thing too is these guys, they can create a lot more speed because they're more flexible than I am. And they can bring their club all the way back. I can't do that and keep the inside arm straight.
Thanks for your time, Austin.
I guess I could, but not as far as they can. And they can keep their balance, so he's gonna have to get that ball is sort of setting up. So
back to 9.
I'm sure his short game is pretty good. McIlroy trying to get out of there with a par. He sinks it. Let's go, Mac.
Yes, he has. And by the way,
McIlroy at 9. Scorecard clean. He's got 1 birdie. See what he can do on the back now.
2 to 11.
How about Hodges?
Hodges. He's at 4 under.
214 for his second.
He got the ball out far enough. Will it reach? It does. Good shot, Hodges.
Makes a 3.
And he goes. That was for eagle though. So he skips up to 3rd place. 6 under.
You can sell that for a lot of money this afternoon.
A lot of these guys we hadn't heard of a lot. Making their move today.
He can take this up to the extreme right edge of the green and it'll catch a bank to the side there that'll feed it down toward the hole. That way you don't have to mess with bunker.
Eckler's shot still rolling. Where's it going?
Getting a little worse.
Come on, ball.
This is his first time around here, first tournament. That's why we say sometimes experience certainly helps.
Yeah.
Muirfield Village.
You may not have seen that before, having not played here very much.
2-8.
You got lucky with the lie here, Mark.
You really did.
Going up the hill with this pitch.
This one will come down softly.
Boom, gets it.
Typically,
Not bad from right there.
Yeah, that's why a lot of guys will go down to the 54 rather than the 60.
Yeah, I'm not into that yet.
Back to 7.
Not into those degrees yet. I probably need to get into it, but not yet. Matsuyama finds himself in the hazard, but these guys are good. He's going to get out of there. I believe he's going to get pretty close to the hole. Looks like he's going up the hill to the right. Had quite a bit of speed on it though.
Not that birdie.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try to throw that up
for the day
high and then land near the hole. Or land it
you know, Doug, ever since switching
before
to
the hole and
you've
have
been a
it
real
run.
rock star.
Rock star? What do you know about rock stars? I mean, where's the skin tight leather?
Rockstar is just like Doug feels when he uses Workday. Thanks, Rory.
I'll show you rock star.
Be a finance and HR rockstar. Workday for a changing world.
All right, Matsuyama still at 9. Now he's only 2 in the lead. 2 ahead of the second place person, which player, which is Lemsky now, with the 7 under. Eckert and Hodges now in 3rd place, tied for 3rd place. They are 6 under. Roy McIlroy still hanging in there at 5 under, that is. So he has been struggling today. Ooh, finally get something positive. How positive was it? Was that a birdie or just a long par shot? Yeah, long par shot. All right, I think this is Cantlay. Cantlay for a par. Ooh, misses it. He's gonna fall back one.
Unfortunate 3-putt bogey for Patrick Cantlay there at the 8th. It's so quick down there around the hole. We've seen a lot of players leave that downhill putt well short. So he slides back to 3 under.
Matsuyama over his putt.
Yeah, he was second alone when we came
This is for birdie. We'll have a commanding lead if he can hit this one.
First position. Looking for a birdie.
Coming back. Oh! Thought that was in there. He can still get a. He'll still get a par right here, but he hit that one. He had a commanding lead today. This doesn't look like anyone is going to take off here.
There's that upright shaft angle at address. Kind of like Steve Stricker.
Yeah, with that left wrist lock. Beautifully struck. Colorface didn't look like it was lined up with the line.
Lemsky rolls it in for par.
On line with the line.
Still stays at 7 under.
Remains 7 under. Yeah, right second. He's 10.
Second shot for Straka.
Straka.
Dead center of the fairway. Hanging tough today, Frank. That's on a really good line.
Another player that got off to a poor start.
Straka will get a little bit of roll.
There, though, for his 3.
Still got a good 10, maybe 15 feet.
To 12.
Coming off the birdie.
Let's go, Ricky. Ricky's still holding strong at 5 under.
So much better now.
This one looks like it's right at the pin. What a shot by Ricky.
4 feet for another one.
What a shot by Ricky.
At 13.
4 to 5 feet to get a birdie.
Up and over a ridge.
Eckert. Not a bad read, but it's going to be a little bit far. Ball still rolling. Stop ball.
Just to salvage a bogey.
So looks like Eckert's going to drop too.
In trouble here at 10 for McIlroy.
McIlroy.
Big trouble, Frank. Got to hit a low cut and cover the rough, and he didn't do it.
Oh, McIlroy still in the rough.
Nose dives. Rough is thick enough. Finishes the miss. Now back at 13. Weston here.
Oh, Eckert.
So, had to work hard for the 3 birdies.
A double.
Not so many we've already seen today. Double bogey.
That's a double bogey, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. He was in 2nd place, and now he is now back at 4th, if I'm not mistaken. So just like that, it could change in a heartbeat.
Flagstick up, only 168 to the hole with a backstop at 170.
Yeah, actually, he's not even 4th now.
And use the forward tee here to that very difficult front.
All right, Matsuyama, our leader, he's got a par 3 right here.
This golf course pretty well.
Swings it, going right at the flag. Well, it was.
Oh, over there where Rory was earlier, but that finds a little.
Kept fading on him, so now he's off the green. Now McIlroy in a bit of trouble. Needs to get on the green right here, but he's been hitting it long.
Going to be really
out of that thick rough. I don't know if he read it well this time. He does, but today he's not. Yeah, he's got to look at that club because he's not been able to get any spin on it. He's landing the ball well, but every time it lands, it keeps going. He's got no spin on the ball. Fowler moves up again. He is now in third place, 6 under. Let's go, Rick. Go, Rick.
Third place. Matsuyama is first at the
Let's go,
moment,
Rick.
under par.
All right, Matsuyama still in first place, but we've got a little bit of movement going on here. Matsuyama in first place. Lipsky still in second place with -7 or 7 under. And Ricky Fowler, who started today, if I'm not mistaken, at, well, you know what? We don't have to guess. You don't have to guess, Coach. Just check it out. Ricky. Let's see where he ended yesterday. All right, Ricky got a 68 yesterday. Ended with an eagle. Which means Ricky had a. I can't say if he had that or not. But let's take a look. Ricky Fowler. Round 1 starts off with a bogey, and he had a bogey and a double bogey on day 1, but was able to get a few birdies and ended up even. Yesterday, round 2, much better round. Is that a 68? 68, so he was 4 under. And today, pretty clean card except for that double bogey he had on 3. And if I'm not mistaken, this is this is where he is today. All right, so headed to 13. Ricky Fowler just hit a birdie. That's 2 birdies in a row. Can he get 3? So he is now by himself in 3rd place. And if I'm not mistaken, started today. Let's see. I think he was at par 4. I think he was 3 over, 4 over.
Directly behind the ball.
All right. Like to see old Ricky, see if he could get one.
Right, look at it and almost leave the club in the ground.
He's got that ridge to deal with too.
Matsuyama, Matsuyama
Easy about that shot.
couldn't get a lot of the ball right there, so he's got some work to do.
Yeah, front behind it, as you say, into the green as they're walking off the green. Do I go long, slow through the ball, or do I go short and steady?
Which means he can let those guys behind him get back into it.
You have to make an unbelievable putt to keep that stat going.
Yep.
Fortunately, he's putting well this week. Let's go tonight.
All right, we got Lipsky. Lipsky looks like he's going at the pin. Not bad.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Not a bad shot by Lipsky.
We're back at 10.
Didn't know what Matsuyama does on his putt. Could be able to get close there.
If you put the ball in the proper position, you can score around here, but you get out of
McIlroy
position, it punishes you.
couldn't get that ball to turn.
So was a bogey. Just playing defense there. 18.
I think he's going to end up with a bogey on that one, and here's McCarthy. McCarthy playing pretty good.
Can he close with a birdie?
Can't get the birdie, McCarthy. 17.
He's going to have that little putt for 68. We'll go to the 10th.
And a birdie attempt now for Straka.
Straka.
Uphill moving from right to left.
Oh, just missed it on the left side.
Didn't expect to break as much.
Straka playing the Strixon. Strixon golf ball.
24 players ahead of.
Very streaky player.
But he's on 10. It's on 10. Still got some room to make some movement. Matsuyama. Knowing he's got some serious work to do. Could drop one if he doesn't hit this one, if I'm not mistaken. I do not think this is. This may be for a par putt right here. So yeah. It's a par putt right here. If he doesn't hit this one, he could drop one point. Is that it? Am I saying that right? He could drop to 8 under.
Yes. Looking for his 9th PGA Tour victory, but because of that neck injury, he's
long putt right here.
Just a couple of top 10s.
And I think it's going down and to the right.
Day after going back home to Japan for a rest and some treatment.
Matsuyama over the putt. He's got a good 15 to 20 feet to go. Not going to hit it. He is going to give one back.
Unfortunate bogey. That's the first one of the day and the first one in 31 holes. Hideki.
First one in 31 holes. That's good golf playing right there, buddy.
A little stumble there at the 8th.
This is Mr. McElroy. This is Annalise.
Nice to meet you.
Earlier this week, 8 nationwide children's hospital patients were treated to an inside-the-ropes experience during the Workday Golden Bear Pro-Am. Members of the Golden Cup...
Yeah, kid. Wow. Is the right answer. Is the right response.
The Golden Bear himself. A collaboration of Nationwide Children's and the Eat Work Play Foundation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be 3:30 here in a minute, and I think that is where I'm going to end it today. Let me make sure. Let's see how much longer the broadcast is going to be on.
Incredible work has been done by Barbara Jack Nicholas and the foundation of Steph and Aisha Curry. Beautiful. Back at 9, Lipsky, this birdie. He resides in Las Vegas. Came out of the Big Ten, as I mentioned, about a dozen years ago. Played over in Europe a bunch. On the tee at 9.
4 under. He's struggling today.
That is the weaker of the 2 3-irons that Justin carries, about 19 degrees in loft.
Been seeing a lot of him lately, Donnie.
We have, and I don't think it's going to be something that we get tired of.
Nice drive right there. Use the iron.
Player. Yeah, good looking swing. A nice move there off of the 9th tee. Sets his weight back in his heels and keeps that trail foot down quite long. Powers through it with the upper body and trail shoulder.
He was a part of the story at Oak Hill.
I thought it was an iron anyway. Matsuyama's going to use he's going to use a fairway wedge.
I must say, watching these 2 players warm up today, I would have thought Hideki would have Justin score. It was really shabby, but he's done it before.
Matsuyama straight down the middle.
Bridgestone at Firestone was one of the worst warm-ups, and he even said it when he came in to talk to you. And he shot 61.
That's right. Yeah, I know that deal. You have a great warm-up, and then you can't bring it to the course. It's just awful. Poor warm-up, you play great.
Crazy old game.
All right, Matsuyama did drop back 1. Lipsky right behind him at 7 under, and Fowler and Hodge at 6 under.
Only played a break 70.
Lipsky
first 2 days,
pars this one. So at 9 outs, he's 1 under.
Big Ten individual title in 2010. There's a guy from Ohio State that won it in 1961. That big, strong boy on the left. Only because he found it.
Yeah.
By the way, Jack won in 61 by 16 shots. Okay. He's a little dominant, wasn't he? Let's go to
Fowler finds himself in the rough. Just trying to figure a way to get out. Gets out, but goes back to rough on the opposite side of the fairway. Still not on the green. Boy, like I said, you move up and then just one bad swing and you're moving right back down.
All golfers can agree, hitting it far field.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I think this is it for me today. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because if I keep watching, I'm going to be here for another hour. I would like to thank all you guys for stopping by and hanging out, especially my dudes that stopped by regardless. Michael Smitty, Darth Gillis, and a new old friend, Garrett Clemens. Thank you guys for stopping by. And hitting that like button. So today I think I got 6 likes. Yep, stopped at 6. Not quite, not even 100 views, but hey, it was still a good day. Always a good day when I can stream. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point, at some time. May come on tomorrow and do the championship round right here, because that's going to be the 4th round tomorrow. See who wins this one. But I'll probably just come on early because it's going to take all day to get this done with, and I will not have that kind of time unless I come in late. Unless I come on late, because tomorrow night we have the 2nd round of the NBA Finals. That's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Heat, and so I'll see you guys then. All right. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.